Hello, hello, everybody. Natalie Cutler Welsh here. I am so excited that you are ready to amplify your wellness. So if you're watching this video, either you have just ordered or you've got some doTERRA essential oils, which is amazing, or you're contemplating getting some. So what I'm going to do in this quick video is walk you through, once again, just the quick basics of essential oils and how to use them. Then I'm going to show you when you do get your oils, you'll get this welcome pack. I'm going to walk you through what's inside it. Make sure you find the stickers to put on your bottles. I'm also going to show you how to log in to your doTERRA account, which empowers you to go and learn a little bit more about oils, but also to do future orders. I'm also going to show you a couple things you might not have seen before, a couple of products from doTERRA that you might not know about, and invite you to join if you're already a customer. Invite you to join Oil School, which is my free Facebook group designed to help inspire and educate you to use your essential oils in your everyday wellness. Awesome. Sound good? Groovy. Hey, if you're watching this video on Facebook, feel free to go ahead and comment below or tag someone who needs to see it, etc. Let's kick off. So we're going to talk about I've got oils, now what? I'm going to screen share with you a bit of paperwork that can just walk us through the 3 ways that we want to use oils. We use the word food additive here in New Zealand, so just make that little tweak for yourself. So now you've got your essential oils. There are 3 ways reminding you that you can use them. So I'm going to show you, let's come back to me actually. Let's come back in a moment. And I'm going to show you the 3 ways. Number 1 is aromatic. That means breathing them in into the air. Okay, so we've got 2 ways to do that. We've got a diffuser. Now this is one of our lovely doTERRA petal diffusers like this. And that we also have the Lumo. Now doTERRA has a lot more diffusers as well. You can get some of them from the US and some of them, not all of them, from the New Zealand or Australian warehouse. But I wanted to show you those 2 designs and have a look at the size difference. Okay, one is more round and the other one taller with a wooden look. You use them the same way. So let's have a look. What you want to do is you want to fill it up just with water from the tap to the red marker. So you fill that up, then you think, well, how long am I going to put this beautiful thing on for? Your choices are 2 hours, 6 hours, or 12 hours. So let's say you're home and you're only going to be home for like an hour or so. Just click it on for the 2-hour setting. It'll turn itself off after 2 hours, or if it runs out of water, it will turn itself off. So what you want to do, you've put the water in, now you need the oils. So just think to yourself, well, how do I want to feel? Oh, well, I want to feel like alert and focused, but also happy. Great. I call that the Awake and Happy blend. And I would use something like wild orange in there, as well as peppermint. I might do 1 drop of wild orange, 1 drop of peppermint. Good to go, because I'm only putting it on for 2 hours. I use 2 drops. If I was doing it for 12 hours because I was going to be home all day, or I wanted it to go all night long while I'm sleeping, then I would choose the 12-hour setting and it goes 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off, intermittent. Now, again, how do I want to feel? If it's nighttime, I'm not going to do peppermint. I'm going to do something a lot more calming. So depending on what oils you have in your kit, you want to get something like Balance, which is really grounding. It smells like the pine trees. Or perhaps you're going to reach for beautiful Lavender Peace, which has lavender and ylang ylang and vetiver in it. So it's a blend. Maybe Peace Oil, wild orange plus frankincense. There's a whole number of oils that you can use to help you sleep, petitgrain, spikenard, etc. Adaptive. Just making sure you always ask yourself, how do I want to feel? And then put those oils in the diffuser, plug it in, it's got a plug, and you're good to go. Or if you don't have a diffuser yet, then of course you can still use the oils aromatically. Let's take Balance. What we're going to do, you can either just breathe it in. That's not going to do a lot. What you want to do is drop a drop into your hand. There's not much left in this one. Drop a drop into your hand. I'll use this one instead. Let's go for orange. Drop a drop into your hand. There we go. A couple drops. Rub your hands together, breathing in. Now that also is aromatic. So we're breathing them into our nose and to get them into our system. And then when we use them topically, which means rubbing them on our body, we're going to add some coconut oil, which is to dilute that initial oil that we put in. So adding a couple drops of coconut oil. And now I'm going to put the remaining oil behind my neck and get it into my system that way. It will get in and help your brain, whether it's to focus and stay alert or whether it's to calm down, depending on the oil you've chosen. Okay, take a breath. And then you can also rub the rest on the soles of your bare feet. So those are 2 places we generally go with topical use. Okay, back of neck, soles of bare feet. But of course, if you're using a different oil, so let's say you decided to use the ice blue oil or maybe lemongrass, which is really good for if you have like a knee that's bothering you or an ankle or something like that, or maybe you've done a big workout, you want to use the ice blue rub. We go to the source of the problem. So again, we would grab that ice blue, we would add the coconut oil to the oil. You don't need to add coconut oil if you got the rub, but if you've got the ice blue oil, you're going to add that coconut oil, and then you're going to go to the source of the problem. So it might be that you've got sore shoulders, so you're going to rub there, or maybe you've got sore calf muscles because you went jogging and you're going to rub it there. Awesome. So we've done aromatic use, we've done topical use, and now I'm going to talk about food additive. So what you want to do, let's say I've got a glass of water here, and you can add the oils. Some oils, not all. So I'm speaking specifically about doTERRA, 100% pure, all natural, plant-based essential oils made from nature, bringing nature into your own home, into your own wellness lifestyle. Okay. So let's say in the morning, you're like, oh, I want to have some, I need to stay hydrated and I get bored with water. Okay, we'll spice it up with something else, whether it's putting ginger oil into a hot drink into a mug, or lemongrass oil into a mug of hot water, or into a cold, let's say you had soda water. That's where we add wild orange, or maybe you want to add grapefruit, tangerine. There's tons of different choices. The main thing you need to remember, and you want to do 1 or 2 drops, and you can also cook with these if you're making brownies and you want to add peppermint oil. The main thing to check with this is you check on the label and it will say for flavoring use, dilute 1 drop in food or liquid. What that means is, yes, it's okay to use it as a food additive. Some oils will not say that. So let's go back to balance, for example. Now, this one is a blend of beautiful calming oils, and it says for aromatic or topical use. Oh, okay. So for aromatic or topical use, we're not adding that to water. So what you can do is always check the label before you use the oils in a glass of water, for example. That's probably the easiest way to do it. In terms of what does and doesn't go in the diffuser, any of your oils can go in the diffuser except coconut oil. Okay, you don't need to add that to the diffuser. It's just going to glug it up. So when you're doing oils to the diffuser, put them straight in. If you happen to purchase some oils like this, that I call them the roly oils because they're so easy, you just roll them right on. These are pre-diluted. They've already got the coconut oil in them. So they are good to go, ready to roll, for example. So what you want to do is roll them straight on, pulse points, behind the neck, soles of the feet, wherever it might be. This is jasmine, which is a beautiful floral oil. It's one of the more expensive ones. So the florals are kind of a little bit more pricey, the citruses, not so much, etc. But what I wanted to point out with this one is it's ready to roll. You do not put this in the diffuser because it's got the coconut oil and that's going to glug things up. Awesome. Comment below. Are you with me? Are you enjoying this informative session? Okay. The other cool thing that I want you to know is you can make your own blends as well. In the diffuser, obviously, you can blend a couple of different oils together, but also into a bottle. So you can purchase from doTERRA, or there's a whole number of different places like Green Mandarin, Wholesale Aroma Supplies, etc., where you can purchase empty Rolly bottles, and you can purchase different sizes, spritzy spray bottles, perfume bottles, Rolly bottles, etc. This is a 10 ml, so it's the same size as the ones you can order pre-filled, and you can literally get a lot more bang for your buck. Let's say I wanted to make up a blend of balance oil, then I would do 1 drop per year of age. So if I'm making a balance oil for my 10-year-old because I want them to be like a lot more grounded and present and not quite so all over the place or not quite so worried, I would literally do 10 drops of balance because my child is 10. And then I would top it up with coconut oil, put on the stopper, put on the lid, and then put on the labels so you don't forget what you've done. So that brings me to the book. Let's have a look at the book. When you get your oils, this will come with your initial order. It's got some amazing information about how to live a doTERRA lifestyle. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. It's got some great stickers, which is what I really want to show you because a lot of people don't see the stickers. So all these stickers. So basically, if you were to make a balance blend of oil, you just grab that sticker and you put it on. Now you're good to go. Sometimes you might want to blend a few different oils together, like 2 or 3, and then of course you would just put those 3 stickers right onto the blend that you made. Awesome. The other thing you can do, of course, when you've got your bottles is you can find the right sticker and put it on the top. And that way, when you're looking at your collection, if they're sitting in a box, we always want to store our oils in a cool, dry place. So not by the windowsill where they're going to get heat and sunlight. That's just going to shorten their lifespan. And the oils generally last four to 5 years. I guarantee you're going to use them before that time runs out, because we want to encourage you to incorporate oils into your everyday wellness. And that brings me to the beautiful Live Guide, which I was just discussing with you. So in that kit, it also is the build guide for those who want to look at adding extra income and building a doTERRA business. It also has the share guide for those that just maybe want to host a class once or twice a year. And of course, it also has a product list as well as prices and little bits of description. You'll also get the magazine with your initial order as well. So let's go back to the Live Guide. This is the purple one. What I'd love you to do is pull it out now, pause the video if you need to run away and find it. I want you to bring your attention specifically to one page in particular. This is page 10, and it is called the Wellness Consult. Okay, there's tons of information in this book, like an ABC list of some of the oils that you might either have or not have. You can take a highlighter, or you can take your pen and do like a little love heart or highlight specific oils that you want to add to your wish list. Because one of the best ways to grow your oil collection and to amplify your wellness is to do the loyalty program. What that means is you're just ordering one or two things or more every month to add to your collection over time. And so you might decide, oh, that you want to get 20 of these different oils, but you just get them slowly over time. And as you order, you get points. As you order, you get points back for the shipping as well. So you're essentially getting your shipping paid for in points and getting free oils over time. But let's talk about this wellness consult. So what I want you to do at your leisure is to fill this out and go and get in touch with the person who helped you to get your oils. It would be great if the two of you could go through this to make sure that you know how to use your oils and that you're really excited and committed to be held accountable and to be inspired to use them in your everyday wellness. So this first question, what are your top wellness priorities for you and your family? You might write down sleep. You might write down stress. You might write down body aches and pains, or whatever it might be. Write that down. What are your 90-day goals? And what are the wellness solutions that you have or need? So this is where you write down the names of the oils that you already have, or maybe some of the ones on your wish list to help you with this wellness priority. The next phase is making an action plan. So in the morning, which oils are you going to use and how? You might say wild orange plus peppermint in diffuser in the morning. In the afternoon, you might go smart and sassy in my water, or grapefruit in my water at lunchtime, or something like that. So you're going to have a bit of a plan. In the evening, lavender peace in the diffuser, or adaptive oil in the diffuser, or balance to calm everybody down at the end of the day. Make a plan for yourself, and then you can hold yourself accountable. The next part, of course, what other wellness choices could support your goals? I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to go to Pilates class. But I encourage you, only write down things you want to do. We don't do guilt and we don't do shoulds in my world, okay? So only write down things that are empowered choices for you, things that you actually want to do and you're excited to do. Then at the bottom, if you do want to activate that loyalty rewards program, which is free to do, just means setting up a monthly order, you can make a plan. What am I going to get in the first month? Awesome. What am I going to get in the second month and the third month? And we promise you, like after 90 days, you're going to be feeling like a new person, okay? And you're going to be excited. Now, of course, with the loyalty rewards, you can cancel at any time, but the longer you stay on, the more percentage you earn back, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a real no-brainer for people that definitely want to get more oils and they want to improve their wellness over time. So that's the Live Guide. You can look through that at your own leisure in more detail. It does give you a little bit more information about some of the other products, like the supplement range, which is our vitamins, some of the oils for emotions and how they can help you, et cetera, et cetera. There we go, toothpaste and more. So I'm going to do a screen share now, and I'm going to show you guys, I'll just get it up in center for myself. I'm going to show you how to log into your doTERRA account. So let's do that. All right, what you can do is when you got your doTERRA account, you will have been given a number. So you can either go to mydoterra.com and log in, or probably just go to doterra.com and click the login button. Then you enter either your email address that you use to get your doTERRA account or your ID number. So there's my number. And then you want to enter your password and you want to log in to your account. So once you log into your account, you can go and you can have a look around. You can see what the promos are for that month, etc. So that's what you want to do. All you need to do is remember your password, or you can click the forgot password button as well. Okay. So that's how you log into your account. You simply go to mydoterra.com and log in. And from there, you can look around and you can create another order. Otherwise, get in touch with the person who helped you out and say, listen, I want to order a few more things. I want to get that balance that Nat talked about or something else, and they will help you. In a minute, I'm going to show you Oil School, but first I want to show you a couple of products you might not have seen before. One of my ultimate favorites, Correctex. Now this is super amazing. It's pretty much like a first aid ointment. It's just an ointment which consists of 5 amazing essential oils, including tea tree, lavender, frankincense, cedarwood. So it's almost like cuts and scrapes, bumps and bruises. This is your total go-to. It does not sting. If your child has a little cut or a scrape that looks like it's going a bit bad, you can rub that straight on. It won't sting. It's amazing. I literally keep one of these in all the kids' school bags, in my purse, etc., and another one in the first aid cupboard. So there you go. It's called Correctex. It's $19 New Zealand, and it's amazing. Another product you might not have seen is that we have copaiba oil, which you may have heard of, but we also have copaiba soft gels. Now these are amazing. My daughter recently had a head injury. She got hit in the head at cheerleading. Well, actually she was doing a round off back handspring back flip, and she fell back and hit her own head. And you can swallow these because copaiba is the brother sister to cannabis oil. It has the effect of calming the brain. So whether someone is anxious about something that's going on in their life, or their brain is literally a bit more fragile because they hit their head, this will help to calm your brain. So you can use it for sleep, for stress, for injuries, like I mentioned, for Ruby, etc. So that's the copaiba soft gel. Totally amazing. Actually incredible for your skin as well. It has multiple benefits. And it also comes in an oil. So yes, you can add it to the diffuser, or you can add it to a blend if you want a calming vibe with the blend that you're making up. Remember, the question is always, how do I want to feel? Final little bonus product I'm going to show you that you may not have seen before. I'm sure you've heard of On Guard, which is our protective blend, right? This helps you to raise your resilience, helps protect you from, going downhill, etc. But it also comes as an oil, as a roll-on, as a hand spray, as a concentrate cleaner, and it also comes as a beadlet. Now let me show you how small these are. These are little tiny balls that basically have On Guard in them. You put it in your mouth, you can bite it or you can swallow it. Whoa, it's so cinnamony. It's really, really cinnamony, cloves. Again, all natural. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking that, maybe have a swig of water, and that's gonna just help protect me. If someone in my nearby area is getting a little bit under the weather or run down, I'm like, I don't wanna feel like that. I wanna protect myself. I take the On Guard, and that can just raise my resilience, okay? So the beadlets are great because kids will swallow those with water. Whereas they might not like to taste the On Guard oil in a water and swallow that because it's a bit intense. So they can actually swallow it. If they do bite on it, it will taste very cinnamony, but it's all good. Okay, let's go. Let me show you Oil School, and then we're gonna wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. Any comments, feel free to comment below or get in touch with me or the person that showed you oils in the first place. I'm gonna just screen share my Oil School. Now this is a group for anyone that's on my wider team. So if you're on my wider team, you get free access to this group as a bonus to help you to basically learn even more. So you just look up Oil School, Education and Inspiration for Essential Wellness in Facebook, and then I'll accept you to join that group. I've got about 4,000 people on my team. I can see only 360 are in this group, but it's a great place to come just to scroll through, to see what some of the latest promos are that are happening at the moment, to watch some informative videos. So when you come into this group, one of the things you can do is you can come into more and you can click on media, and then you can go and look at all the videos, okay? So you can go and have a look at all the videos that are going to give you a bit of information. I think one of the best places to start, however, is to click on albums, because in albums, I've got something which is the A to Z of oils information that I'm always adding to. Here we've got some of the promotions. And over here, we've got Oil School videos. So it's the Oil School videos that I want to show you, because you can come and learn about oils for active sports, oils for pets, learning about the oil adaptive, doing an everyday wellness oil DIY, et cetera, et cetera. And there's a lot more things, oils for empowerment. So these are all sorts of different leaders on my team sharing their knowledge with you. So there you go. That's a great resource. Also, the doTERRA Facebook page, doTERRA New Zealand, doTERRA Australia, doTERRA USA, doTERRA Canada. Wherever you live, that's the best place to look to get the latest and the greatest on what is going on that particular month, so you can tap into all the goodness. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see your questions, and I'm excited for you to amplify your wellness.